Yo, what's up, guys? Back at it with another video. So for today, I'm gonna talk about will I ever pass an account again? I've passed accounts multiple times, mainly from my funded futures. Let's see if I can pull it up. Yeah, mainly from my funded. I'm not using my funded right now just because their accounts are a little more expensive. Let me see. And I have gotten 2 payouts from my funded, and I've gotten another, I think 3 or 2 from Top Step. So I've made a total of like 2,000 to like 1.5K in payouts. And will I ever pass them again? Because I think it's been like 2-3 months of me trying to pass them and it's just not working. So why haven't I passed accounts recently? Well, I would say it's all mental. Just because before I was taking too long to pass them. And it's mainly because I would have fear of losing. So I would take a trade like once or twice a week, or maybe 3-4 times a month. Like I would barely take a trade, and then guess what? I would lose 2 and I win 2 of that month because there's not enough trades in that month. So it would just be a break-even month, and I would basically just waste a month. Or I wouldn't risk enough. I would risk 500 and then barely take trades as well. So that's what I started off doing. Then I slowly transitioned to, okay, instead of fear of losing, I'm going to take more trades. Slowly more trades. So me transitioning from fear of losing to taking a little bit more trades, but make sure they're A+. I was able to pass. I passed like 4 accounts. But then after passing 4 accounts, I was like, oh, okay, I'm passing accounts. Let me make more trades. More trades. And there's not more trades that are A+++ or A+. So more trades, and they don't have to be A+. They can be A- or B+. So then I started taking more trades. And in reality, I had a good idea, but you don't want to take too little and you don't want to take too much. They want to be A++ setups, but they also want to be A+ setups. They don't want to be less than A+. You want to take a trade and not regret. Not entering. So there'll be sometimes I enter a B+ or A- and I kind of regret it. And I have all these notes I've taken. Oh my god, just too many notes. Let me see. I think I might even have my market trades, statistical. Yeah, like this is all the way from fucking April. I'll take all these. Look, Ali lost. Let me see. I went loss, break even, win, loss, break even, loss, win, win. And I think I passed an account, or I almost passed an account. And then I went from here. Loss, win, break even, loss, win, break even, win, loss, win, and then loss. And then I also had some more traders. Look, Ali had like a horrible statistic for April and May. Something like that. But I had more losses than wins. And it's because I went from, not taking too many trades to taking too many trades. You have to be stuck right in the middle. So I went from fear of losing to then I went to FOMO. Every trade in the market, every single day in the market, I'm like, oh my god, I see this trade going without me. Oh my god, like I could pass my account. Let me enter this trade. And guess what? You enter this trade, and then it just goes off without you. For today, today, if I was how I was thinking before, I would have lost. Literally right here. Yeah, I mean, Patty was talking about entering this shit. I didn't answer this. This is not enough for me. I could have maybe entered this in 1. But you see how we went down here and went up here? This is when I entered after we did this. And the thing is, we had this 4 minute right here. I'm like, oh my God, it's inversing all the way down here. Let me enter all the way down here. It's gonna move without me. Like, I'm so scared. No. And then guess what? I have to put my stop TP all the way down here. Luckily it went down here. Most of the time it's not. But yeah, it went all the way down here. Would have still won anyways. But I was like, no, I'm gonna wait for the 4 minute close. 4 minute close up here. And I entered right away, but it still filled me in right here. And then 1-to-1 right here. But yeah, so I went from FOMO to where, oh my God, I'm gonna take this trade, move without me, because I know the direction of the market. I know exactly where the market wants to go. And then I'll have FOMO, like, oh, okay, well, like yesterday, I was just waiting around, like this week. Let me see this week. Have I even took trades this week? I don't think I've taken anything this week, and today's Wednesday. Live market. Yeah. So I literally had June 17th, June 10th was the last trade. 7 days ago was my last trade. For 7 days, I have been doing nothing but sitting on my knees and staring at the markets. Do you see what I'm talking about? I could have passed an account. To this day, this was a trade I should not have taken. Literally said, biggest factor, if not for the journal liquidity, I wouldn't have taken it. Only problem, high time frame rejection point. 15-minute gap was basically mitigated in 5-minute gap. This was a good trade, and then loss, and then good trade. I would have passed the account. But I started off with loss. That's what made me not pass an account yet. So we all want to pass accounts, and then you go from fear of losing to, oh, well, like, I want to take my time and then, not do so much. So I'd fear losing, not pass accounts. I'm like, okay, I'm going to take more trades. I went to passing accounts. I'm like, okay, I can pass. I can pass even more accounts. I can do even more. I can make even more money. I can do this, like, just more trades. Like, I know how to trade just more and more and more and more. And then eventually, when I started doing that, my mindset fell into FOMO. Now I went into FOMO without even realizing it. And then to top it off, at the same time, there were some days I would miss a trade because I'm not ready. I wake up 5 minutes before the market open. I'm not ready. I'm tired. I'm on my phone while looking at the charts. Yes, you could be on your phone, but make sure you're paying attention to the charts more than your phone. Like, yes, it's boring. Sit here for 2 hours and do shit. But you need to do something. Would you rather sit for 2 hours and be a millionaire? Or sit here for 2 hours and look on your phone so you're at least entertained and then be unprofitable because you're not ready for the opportunity. You need to pounce on the opportunity as soon as it presents itself. The main reason why I'm making this video is because I have been close 4 times now. I have the videos. I have been close 4 times. I've almost passed an account 4 times. And now it's the 5th time again. This is the 5th time again. And look, I am only $500 away. This is not the 3rd, 4th. This is the 5th time. Do you know how annoying it is to do the same thing over and over again? I'm so close. I can feel it in my grasp and then it slips through my fingers. So I'm making this video so I can go over the process and then realize why I haven't been passing accounts. I've been stuck in an endless break-even cycle. I'll do win, then loss, blow account. Win, and then break even, loss, blow, and then I'll blow the account. Win, loss, win, and $500 away, I'll lose, and then break even, and then lose, blow the account over and over and over again. Or I would just go win and then lose, blow accounts. Blowing accounts is part of the process. It is what it is. But I had fear. But yeah. So what I need to do is you need to do more trades. I needed to do more trades, but not too many trades. You need to be in a sweet spot. You need to be in between fear of losing and FOMO. So your mental state needs to be neutral. And yes, everybody tells you the same thing over and over again, but I'm the living example of it right now. I'm literally in the moment right now. I'm experiencing this right now. I had a fear of losing 3 months ago, and then I slowly transitioned. And then I started passing accounts. I got a few payouts. Then I immediately went to FOMO. Now for the past 3 months, I've been stuck in FOMO, which you don't even realize you're in it until you go back and you analyze yourself and you're like, oh shit, you know what? I've been in FOMO for 3 months. For 3 months, I have been clueless. How are you clueless for 3 months? I don't even know. But I've been clueless for 3 months that I was in FOMO. And then once I go back in it, I'm like, damn, I was doing better off. Even though I take a few trades, I was better off before. So now I need to go back to how I was. Fear of losing, but in FOMO at the same time. You don't want to have either. You don't want to be scared of losing, but you don't want to be scared of taking trades or missing out on trades. You want to be ready for an opportunity, but if the opportunity is not ideal, it is not optimal, and if you're going to regret entering, then you don't enter it. But if the trade is optimal, it is ideal, and it is exactly what you wanted, you enter that without a doubt. And if you lose, it's okay, because at least it went exactly how you wanted it to go. All right. So I'm gonna ask myself, will I ever pass? Eventually, yes. You know what? This account, for the 5th time, I'm getting close to passing it, and I might blow this again. I might blow it a 6th time, 7th time when I'm so close. But is that gonna stop me? No. I'm making this video right now so I can tell myself, we're almost there. We're getting closer and closer every day. And yeah. So what do you need to pass an account? You need a neutral mindset that doesn't care about winning or passing fast. You just need to pass account 2 to 3 trades and take A+ setups only. They don't have to be perfect. But they shouldn't have you hesitating. It's okay for one problem you don't like, but once it starts, a lot don't like you. Wait and see if there's a better one. If not, then no trade for the day. Perfect. And yeah, I would say that's the best way for you to pass an account. And then if you start realizing that, and it's okay to only take like 2 trades in a week, even once. Like, you want to pass an account in a month, but if you're trying to take 5 trades in a week when there's not even A+ setups in that week, when you're trying to take multiple trades in a week, like you're trying to pass fast, you're going to end up taking 5 trades, 1 trade a day the week. And then guess what? 3 of those trades were not A+. And even if you won a trade that wasn't A+, you already lost. You already blew your account because you took too many trades that were not there. That week, there was probably only 1 or 2 A+ setups. And guess what? Out of those A+ setups, you could have still lost. Like, I literally lost this trade on CPI day. I lost this. And in my opinion, this is a great trade. Really good trade. I like this trade a lot. We had draws higher and we had draws lower. It's all about what you were thinking. I think we inversed this 5 minute. And we saw like a I don't even know what happened that day, but yeah. We lost this and we won this. Like, there's gonna be trades that there's gonna be days that A plus just don't work out, and you gotta be okay with that. That's why we go to back testing, and that's why we go in our back testing and we have data that helps you and tells you I have a 75% win rate, 55. These don't really matter too much. This one was a horrible month for me. And there's gonna be months that you're just negative. Literally, this is literally a negative month. Negative month so far. I still have to finish this. And then this one, I've only taken I've taken only 4 trades in a whole month. It's already what? I'm already 2 weeks deep into this month. I've only taken 4 trades. That should tell you something. I've been taking way too many trades. And when I'm backtesting, I don't take that many. And when I'm trading in live markets, I'm over here taking 4 or 5 a week. If there's a plus 4 or 5 a week, okay. Most of the time, that's not gonna happen. Here we have these results here: 77% win rate. The most I've taken a week is 4, and then there's 3, there's 2, and there's 2. I don't take one every day. This might be my problem. I'm over here sitting here, like today. I'm over here sitting on my hands and knees, and then I'm like, oh my god, I could have entered this and won. Like, oh my god, and I was gonna go on my journal liquidity. There's nothing. I don't like this at all. The second trade, I liked it. The only thing I didn't like about it is we inverse this 5-minute gap, but we touch the higher time frame than the 1 hour gap. We have SMT in the highs, and then we have draws lower, and we're seeing nice displacement lower. That's all you need in a trade. A trade needs to be 50%. 50% discretionary and 50% mechanical. If you can get that, you will pass accounts. For me, before, it was like 99, it was like 90% mechanical and 10% discretionary. And there's days like, oh my god, I already knew this trade was gonna win. It's gonna go my direction, but nah, I'm not gonna answer it because it's not perfect. Like, buddy, it is not even perfect. If it has a high time frame, if you have draw liquidity, you get the high time frame PD array, and you got the low time frame to confirm that you're going in that direction, and everything's aligning. Why are we not gonna answer it? Yeah, it might not be perfect. It might be more discretionary, but it's exactly what you want. So you're gonna take it, and it shouldn't be 90% discretionary as well. 10% mechanical. So the whole point of your backtesting is so you can lock in your mechanical part of the strategy, and so you can slowly develop discretionary. Because once you look at the chart so many times, you eventually develop discretion. You'll be like, okay, well, I've seen this more and more. Like I know. Like, you can just read the flow. The market's flowing. You can just know it's gonna go in that direction. So, and that's why it needs to be 50%, 50-50. And you need to really believe, you need to like the trade, you need to love your liquidity, you need to like everything. But enough yapping. So, yeah. If I pass an account tomorrow, pass an account next week, I'm just going to wait for A+ setup. Only needs $500, and I pass my account for the first time in 2 months. So, yeah. I'll catch y'all in another video. Peace.